oh, these are wonderful models for human disease because they're so like us biologically, the structure of the brain and the composition of the blood, the central nervous system, everything, perfect models for all kinds of experimental procedures.
They decided they're going to train some chimpanzees to go into outer space. And of course, the two most famous are Ham and Enos.
Although it's not the same size as a person, it's proportioned similarly. You know, the organs are similar. It can do things.
So back then we didn't really know so much about them. But the Air Force knew enough to know that if they had to have a stand-in, a chimp would be a good stand-in.
They got a physical before they came, make sure they're well, check their temperature and etc., blood pressure. We started training them in little chairs, similar to a baby's training chair. And we'd sit them in there, take them in there for about a week at 5 minutes a day. Then we'd increase it 10 minutes the next week. It was a slow process. And then we'd increase the time in different increments until I could sit there indefinitely.
Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
There it goes, 0. There it goes, it's up in the air. The noise hasn't hit us yet. Firing up.
Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement. Preliminary data
Roaring off into space.
indicate that the Project Mercury spacecraft carrying a chimpanzee flew a suborbital ballistic trajectory This is the extent of the information we have at this time. As soon as we get more, we will do our best to get it to you as soon as possible.
And he was rescued.
37-pound Ham, the biggest animal to ride the space ocean, and the nearest relative to man in physical and mental characteristics, passed all tests with flying colors both during and after his journey. This success moved the United States closer by a big step to the historic day when this nation will attempt to launch a man into space and bring him back safely.
And there were a lot of photographs in the international press. Ham, Chimpo beaming in joy as he lands. Well, actually, that is the most extreme fear that I've seen on any chimpanzee.